Hey everyone, my name is Ricky and this is Cash Meets Credit. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how Victoria and I booked a free trip to Hawaii. And it was $4,300 worth of value from the flights to the hotels and some of the activities. All of it was free. And so I want to show you exactly how I did that. I already made a video showing the entire booking process as I was going through it. And unfortunately, it got deleted and I spent a lot of work on it. But now I have the experience from being in Hawaii on our trip, and so I could show you guys and kind of explain some of the things as I go along. But first, we're gonna watch a little quick video of the Hawaii trip, and if you don't want to watch that, then you can skip on to the material and you will not want to miss this. I hope you liked that video. It was such a fun trip, and as I said before, I did try to make a video doing the entire booking, but it did get deleted, so I'm so sad. But I get to kind of explain some of the experience as I go along this. So I want to show you exactly how you would book it and pretty much step by step how we booked it, except for different dates, different prices. So the first thing we did is we went to Google Flights and we clicked multi-city because we were going to Kauai and then Maui. And so we went to Kauai first, which is LIH, and we left on a Thursday and we got there on a Saturday. We got there on a Thursday. We left Saturday to go to Maui, and then from Maui we came back home Tuesday night. And so I'm sure the times aren't going to be the same, but I want the dates to be the same. So we're going to leave on a random Thursday. Today is November 12th. So if you are, watching this video pretty close to then, these deals still might be up. So from Los Angeles to Kauai, we have $272 already, which is an amazing price. All right, so first thing you want to do is always find the flights because your destination a lot of the time is influenced by how cheap the plane tickets are. Okay, so we're going multi-city from Kauai, and then from Kauai we go to Maui, and that was on a Saturday. So boom, right here. And then from Maui we went back home, and that was on a Tuesday. Okay, so oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. These flights are so cheap to go to, two different islands. Okay, so, the total cost is $380 nonstop. This is to 2 islands. So if you're thinking about going to Hawaii, you're from Los Angeles, hop on this deal because it's so amazing. But something I want to share with you is what I did because it was so cheap, and you want to kind of mess around with your different options, is that we actually just booked 2 separate tickets. We booked from Los Angeles to Kauai, and then Kauai to Maui, and we booked that as one itinerary, and then from Maui back to Los Angeles was a separate itinerary. And we did that because it actually came out to be like, I want to say $50 cheaper that way. So it doesn't make sense, but you want to mess around between, multi-city, one-way flights and see if there is a cheaper option. But we go to Google Flights because, it shows the whole month of how much it costs. So if you're flexible with your travel times, then this is so perfect for you guys to find, really good prices. So this is what we did. I booked it, to Kauai, and then from Kauai to Maui, boom. It came out cheaper for us. And then in a separate flight, I booked from Maui all the way back to Los Angeles, and that was on, a Tuesday night. And so whatever price we saw there plus right here came out to really cheap for us. And now that we got prices set, okay, so for us, I'm gonna just look at my phone real quick. For us, the plane tickets came out to $478 round trip each, and that's going to the 2 islands. And this example is different, obviously, because it's different dates. But now the next step is, okay, well, is it cheap enough? Do I want to book with cash? Do I have points? And if I have points, how do they work, right? So there's so many different programs. Not everyone flies to Hawaii. Not all points are worth it. But we have Chase points. And so with Chase, I have the Sapphire Reserve. Victoria has a preferred and another card where she could transfer her points to me because we live in the same household. And not every company works like that, but Chase does. So we would go to Chase and I type in my information. Right, and then we're deciding how we're gonna book, because there's the Chase portal, which is exactly like Expedia, and the way that works is like Expedia, right? You could book anything from flights to hotels to excursions, and right now we saw the cash price for me was $478 each. And I'm gonna go to my Ultimate Rewards profile. That's what the Chase points are called. They're called UR points, Ultimate Rewards. Go to my Sapphire Reserve, and then from there, I'm gonna go to the travel portal. Okay, so in the upper corner, I'm gonna scroll down to travel and then go to flights. And it's key that you do this with your highest card. The Sapphire Reserve gets a 50% bonus on the portal. The Sapphire Preferred gets 25%. And so that's why I book it on the portal and Victoria transfers her points to me, because mine are worth more. And if you have a lower tier card like the Freedom Unlimited, that's just as good as cashback, and you do not want to redeem that way. So we found the same dates right here. I did the exact same search that I did on Google Flights, and the portal is often reflective of what shows on Google Flights. And because we found such good deal on Google Flights, I knew that that same deal was going to be in the portal. And so when we're talking about a 50% bonus in travel, I take the $478 and divide that by 1.5. And so that comes out to $318.66, which is equivalent to $31,866. Okay, so Victoria and I, we had our points combined, and we were able to book this trip for 31,866 points each, and that is just for our flight. So we both did that, and that's the same way that you would do on Google Flights. You do search it the same way. And now the other option is transfer partners. And if you don't know, Chase has transfer partners for the premium credit cards. So like I said, with the Sapphire Reserve, we're going to scroll down to transfer to travel partners. And this is where you're going to see all the different options. Whereas the portal is just a flat 1.5 cent per point redemption, right? That's the 50% bonus that we're talking about. That's always going to be the same redemption. You're not going to get any more value than that. If something is $300, you're paying 20,000 points. That's 1.5 cents per point. But with the travel partners, transfer partners, that fluctuates, right? There's really no set thing. You can get lower value, you can get higher value. And so I know that there are a few different airlines that go to Hawaii, and so it could be cheaper that way. Look at them. British Airways is the one that stands out because you could transfer your points to British Airways, and because they are a partner with American Airlines, you would book American Airlines flight with British Avios, and that would be 25,000 points. And that is a good option, but at the same time, it's not as flexible. There's not as many flights as we saw on the portal or on Google Flights. And so, whereas the portal, it's flexible, like Expedia, there's a bunch of different options. Transfer partners, right, it's, British Airways, whoever they're partnering with, you can fly with them. United, you fly with United. Southwest, you fly with Southwest, right? The portal's flexible, the transfer partners are not, and that's a little bit more advanced. So I knew that we were going to two different islands. It would be more beneficial for us. Victoria wanted to go on Hawaiian Airlines anyways, that we ended up going with the travel portal, right? Because 25,000 is just round trip to Hawaii. That doesn't include two different islands, whereas the portal, I was able to do that. So I hope that didn't confuse you too much. I might be talking fast, but it's because I really like this stuff. We're going to scroll down. These are all the transfer partners with Chase. And so you see there's so many of them. You could transfer points to Southwest. Southwest flies to Hawaii from Los Angeles. I showed not too long ago that you could do that for 17,000 points each way. Round trip. And now that we have the flights booked, we are going to book our hotels. And so we're staying at the Grand Hyatt Kauai and the Andaz Maui. And something to know about booking hotels is resort fees, right? You pay resort fee of $35, $40 per night at some of these places. But the thing to know is that Hyatt does not charge resort fee if you are staying with award points. And so good thing is that Hyatt is a transfer partner from Chase, as we see right here. So I could transfer my Chase points to Hyatt points, and they remain Hyatt points. And so what we're gonna do is go on the Grand Hyatt Kauai website, and I'm gonna check those same exact dates. What was it? February 6th. Okay, so this is the resort. Let's see if there's some pictures. All right, I'm over it. February 6th, and we checked out on Saturday, right? And you want to click book with points, and points transfer immediately. So if Victoria transfers the points to me, they'll go to my account immediately. If I transfer points to Hyatt, they'll go to Hyatt immediately. And so now I'm gonna click on, see some of the pictures. And this resort was amazing. Like I said, we just stayed here. This whole trip I'm talking about was already, complete. This resort has a lazy river. The pool's open 24/7. They have a slide that is actually pretty cool. And it was just an awesome place. So this is one of the restaurants we did not eat at, but we're gonna look at this now. So staying at this hotel is 25,000 points with a $35 resort fee like I was talking about. Now, 2 queen beds. Now we talk about what would the cash price be. Oh my gosh, the cash price is $682 a night. So we take 682, I'm gonna do it on my phone, 682, and you divide it by the cash equivalent of the points. And so because we're taking the face value, 1 cent is 1 point, 25,000 points means it's $250. So we're gonna take 682, the cash price, divided by 250, and that comes out to 2.7 cents per point, if you can't see that. And that is a lot bigger of a redemption than booking on the portal. Because like I said previously, the portal is a fixed 1.5 cents per point. You're not gonna get any more value than that. And if you have the Sapphire Preferred, it's 1.25 cents per point. And unfortunately for me, and it doesn't really matter that much, but we booked the hotel when it was $443 a night. And so it was 25,000 points, 2 nights, that's 50,000 points. We got $886 free. And this is what we did. I mean, the reason why we booked it on here, not the portal, even if they were the same price, is like I said, Hyatt points, you do not pay a resort fee. And so we just saved $70 by booking with Hyatt points. And now I'm going to talk about just a couple of the benefits that we got. So we have the resort fee, right? That's $70 that we did not have to pay. And then we had free vouchers. Right when we got in, they were so welcoming. They upgraded our room, and we actually got a lot of vouchers. So we got 2 free appetizers valued up to $20, and then we got 2 free drink vouchers. And so the place was in the middle of the pool area, and we got $65 free out of it in the food. And so this was such an amazing place. I would go back if I were staying in Kauai because it was awesome. The pool was great. So I recommend doing that. And now we are going to go to the Andaz. And this place is also very nice. It is so luxurious. Victoria liked this place more because the room was just amazing. And we are going from February 8th, which is the Saturday, to the 11th is when we're leaving. And so we're going to do use points. And this is 30,000 points a night. And so the only option available is the 1 king bed with the ADA shower, whatever that means. But we're going to look at the photos. So that's one of the views from the side of the resort. This is the lobby right here. And so right when you come in, they give you like a lavender lemonade as you're checking in. Really make you feel welcomed. You get a lei, and then you're able to go down to your room. And so they kind of show you how the room works. There's some, buttons that you put for the curtains and everything. Everything's complimentary in the room. So the coffee, they refill your chips every day. There's cookies, whatever. So this place, we will look at the cash value now. So all right, 30,000 points. Now we look at the 1 king bed with ADA shower. Member rate, because I'm a member. Just kidding. Standard rate, 1 king bed, ADA shower. So $709. 709 divided by 30,000, which is 300. I'm glad if you got that. And that is 2.36 cents per point. Again, we did not have to pay that much, or the points price was the same, but the cash value was not that much. For the Andaz, it was $470 a night, and we actually got, all right, so it was 3 nights, that's 90,000 points, and then the cash, it was $1,410 free because we booked with points. And now this is the crazy part. The resort fee is $48 plus tax, so let's just round up to $50. Might even be more than that. So $50 a night just in resort fees. That's $150 for our 3-night stay, and they have no self-parking. And so the 3 nights, that's $40 a night for valet. That's $120 for the 3-night stay. So we talk about the $150 for the resort fee, $120 for the parking fee. That's $270 that you have to pay in fees. Okay, so luckily, I was in contact with the GEM there, and so we were they're helping us out a lot. They waived the parking fee because they said, hey, we value you as a discoverist, which is the lowest tier of status, and you automatically get that status just by having the Hyatt credit card. So Victoria and I both have the Hyatt credit card, and we have the Discover status. So they waived that. That was an extra $120 in our pocket because they waived it for us. And then, right, booking with Hyatt points, don't pay the resort fee. We did not have to pay $150 when a lot of the people there were paying both fees. And we stayed here when it was Victoria's birthday, and so they brought us a bottle of wine. That was, I looked it up, it was like $20. And then they got us cheese and, grape cracker plate, whatever. And it was really nice of them. They wrote Victoria a little happy birthday letter. And then they also gave us a voucher for a free champagne and dessert. We did not eat the dessert. We, went one morning and got breakfast at the buffet. And that was a lot of money, but we got some champagne then. And so I valued that at $10. We went back to the Chase portal, and we actually went to the travel portal, right? Expedia-like thing. And we went to things to do, which is kind of like excursions. We booked a luau in Kauai, and that was $196 for the both of us, but we paid with points. So I'm gonna go to this page now. Right here, we're at the luau. It was 13,000 points for the both of us total. Then we did an ATV ride in Maui. That was $375, paid with points on the portal, which is a fixed redemption. So that's why if you see 375 divided by 1.5, it's 250, which is 25,000 points. And so total, you could see that's everything we talked about. The free drinks, snacks, vouchers, everything that we paid with points. We got $4,312 for free. And I did not include the Priority Pass. Priority Pass is a benefit you get with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, and it allows you to go to restaurants and lounges inside an airport, select ones, and you get some free stuff. And if you haven't seen one of my videos on that, check it out. I have a couple at Bambuza at the Seattle airport, and then Rock and Brews at the Los Angeles airport. And so go back, check out those videos, and you'll kind of get an idea of what Priority Pass is a little bit further. We paid 241,000 points for our trip. And you got to think like, okay, cool, free travel, but at what cost? How do you get so many points, right? And Victoria and I, we just cycle back and forth between getting sign-up bonuses. It takes the right credit cards to get, on top of knowing how to redeem them. And so we know to transfer points when we can, but if the cash price is low enough, we know that's also going to show on the portal, which means that we're booking with less points. And so a normal flight to Hawaii round trip would be, $500 divided by 1.5. That would be $333. I'm sorry, 33,000 points. That's just going to one island. In that case, it'd be better to transfer it to a partner because they'd be able to book with 25,000 points. But we're not doing that. We did this trip and it was absolutely amazing for Victoria's birthday. We got $4,300 free. We paid with 241,000 points. And just to let you know, even after that trip, we have 100,000 chase points still. And we actually, on the left side right here, I showed the rest of the cost, down to every single transaction that was made from, getting a ride to the airport to getting our lift back home, and everything in between. This shows literally everything. We paid $1,500 total. And it's kind of sad to say, but we spent $700 on food in a matter of 6 days. So that's the thing, right? If you don't have a lot of money, then you're not doing as much, you're not eating out as much, you're not enjoying yourself as much as you can. Whereas when a lot of that stuff is free, the hotels, flight, some of the activities, you're able to do, some of the more luxurious things. You're able to go out. Victoria and I paid $250 for massages, and we ate pretty much whatever we wanted, and we had a great time. And we were able to do that because of the points. And so that was a lot of free travel that we got, and it was only possible because of that. And it's funny because the one thing that we really had to consider was, okay, can I get the time off? Right? We talked about the trip for 2 days before we decided to book, and it wasn't, oh, do we have enough money? We didn't really have to focus on saving money because we're able to save so much in all the travel costs. And right, I got time approved, time off. We planned the trip. 2 days later, booked it, and that's how easy it is, right? There's people who, if they get things for free, let's say if I were able to get you half your trip for free, would you have the money that you didn't spend? Would you put that towards the trip and have a more luxurious time, a better time, or would you save that money, right? And for us on this trip, we spent a lot of money, $1,500, but that's because we had a better time. Whereas some people, they're not spending a lot on food, they're not spending a lot on activities, and that's fine. It just depends how you value your trips. For a birthday trip, for us, it was a great time, and you could see how much free stuff we got out of this. I'm sad that I didn't get to show you the entire booking process, but you don't want to hear that anyways. This is a long video. I hope you did, learn something, and this is a complicated thing. Travel hacking is really complicated. It's not illegal, and it just takes, the right knowledge, right? Because it's so easy to mess up or do something wrong. There's a lot of nuances with it, but if you do travel and you're spending money naturally, it's good to convert that to the credit card, spend money on a credit card, knowing that you have the money to pay it off. Never use a credit card if you do not have the money to pay it off. That's a different story. This is all about traveling for free. So I hope you like this video. If you have any questions, if you are looking to book this trip from Los Angeles, get on it right now because it is so cheap. And if you have any other questions about, booking the hotels, anything like that, let me know. Give me a comment down below. If you liked it, like this video and subscribe for more content because I am putting out videos traveling, how to book travel, using credit cards for free travel, everything free, all free stuff, and helping people become better with their money because it's so crucial that you're good with money management before you even venture off into the credit card rewards world. That's it. Hope you liked it. Thank you. See you next time.